Hello to everybody again, joining me in for a little bit of common sense. I am hiking with my son up in the Blue Hills just to the south of Boston. I'm about 650 feet up here, and that is looking south, that is looking directly west, 200 miles off in that direction and you'll be in the state of New York, etc. And looking up to the northwest up into Vermont and New Hampshire. What is on my mind today is Hermann Kelly and the Irish Freedom Party. A lot of people don't like Hermann, but in the bigger scheme of things, he wasn't too bad either. Now, Hermann started this party back in 2018, and Hermann is doing what Hermann does, which is to try to propel himself forward and his party forward. It's not easy. Needless to say, he gets plenty of abuse. And some people say he's this, that, and the other. Anyway, in the elections last year, the Irish Freedom Party did not do very well. But then again, they did as good as anybody else on the national side, so why is he getting so much grief? Coming up to that election, a lot of people were running as independents, but they didn't really want to run as independents, so they wanted to fix their name to some party or other. Many of them fixed their name to the Irish Freedom Party, and they did not get very successfully placed or whatever. But immediately after the election, many of those fellows decided to withdraw from the party, and that was very good as well. To each their own. Now, needless to say, as happens with all these parties, there is no shortages of disagreements and arguments. So some people decided that it was time for Hermann to be replaced. So last few days back, they would have a vote by means of the internet or whatever, a vote of no confidence in Hermann, and 108, I believe, voted to get rid of Hermann, and 66, I believed that Hermann should stay. Now, the 108 saw Hermann as an obstacle to unity. They're all talking about unity. But needless to say, there's no common sense involved in this at all. Because what those 108 should have done was just leave that party and unify with one of any of the other parties, maybe the National Party. If Justin Barrett was a bit too extreme for them, they could go with the other national party. Now, there's two national parties. It's very confusing. The other one is led by Paddy Quinlan. He's a good guy as well. He's an intelligent guy. And he's actually a very good party leader. They could have gone with him, and that's what I would advise them to do if they were deciding to go with anybody at all. Then there's other people associated with Anthony Casey and whatnot, and there's all sorts of people. But the bottom line was, instead of doing what would be a noble thing and a little bit of common sense by just packing their bags and be on their way and leave Hermann well alone with the party that he decided to set up, and let him face success or failure, be that as it may. Now they're going to have a 3-man or 3-person triumvirate or whatever, and they want to unify with somebody else. So that's going to be the end of the Irish Freedom Party. If Hermann Kelly stays with that, well, I will eat my hat if that happens. But anyway, anything is possible in Ireland, as we all know. But anyway, that is a good example of absolutely zero common sense being shown by anybody. And that is what I've been dwelling upon, among other things, as I enjoy my hike here up in the Blue Hills. It is just about 4 o'clock now, whatever. Sun will be setting in another 4 hours, and thank you for listening and watching.